Exploring this far into the woods can be dangerous. The deepest, darkest reaches of the forest, completely devoid of civilization, can hold unspeakable terrors. There's no telling what deadly monstrosities we may encounter just around the next bend.
Hey, you made it. Did you bring any snacks? Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Along with combat and social encounters, exploration is one of three foundational pillars of most tabletop role-playing games, yet it often takes a back seat to the other two. This is one of the reasons I created my A Dot on the Map video series, to give you some quick and interesting locations that your players could discover in their travels. And what is one of the most common environments that player characters explore? Forests. Ialu is a vibrant forest clearing from the Bakery, one of my older D&D campaigns. Although the site didn't play an active part in the adventures of that campaign, it did have major significance in one of the players' backstories. Here's a brief history of this magical location. Somewhere in the Peria Woods, between the elvish village of Oster-Orn and the human town of East Perry, lies a secluded pool known as Ialu. This pool and the surrounding clearing have become a gathering point over the years for young humans and elves of the region. It has also attracted certain fae who have taken up residence here and now socialize with the locals. Ialu is a popular meeting spot for young lovers, especially those whose elven or human families disapprove of the other culture. Many a half-elf has been conceived within this remote forest clearing, and while a number of concerned parents have searched for Ialu, those who frequent the area have kept its whereabouts a secret, due in part to the fae who watch over the mystic grove. The towering patron of Ialu is a kindly treant known by many as Oakfoot. This gentle giant watches over the secluded grove and all those who visit, doting over the humans and elves who frequent the area and often referring to them as his children. There are few immediate threats to Ialu, so the fatherly tree folk spends most of his time sharing his wisdom with the crowds of people who would sit and listen to his ancient tales. Communication to or from Ialu is quite easy, as Oakfoot maintains a network of druids, rangers, and nature priests throughout the region. The treant can send and receive messages through the plants of the forest to these individuals, facilitating secret meetings between star-crossed lovers or preventing dire threats from ever reaching the grove. Another constant dweller within Ialu is a naiad named Vea. This flirtatious water nymph is embroiled in the romantic drama of the grove. She loves to play matchmaker with the elves and humans who relax by the pool at the center of the clearing. And while the naiad rarely leaves the pool, she does have a magical amulet that can open a portal to the elemental plane of water for those rare times when she decides to take a vacation from the mortal world. A more controversial group of fae that frequent Ialu are the Butterfly Brigade, a swarm of mischievous pixies who sometimes play pranks on the locals, but fiercely defend the grove from outside forces. These fluttering fae never stray far from one another and always act as a single entity. For this reason, no one knows the name of any individual in the swarm, forcing everyone to refer to the Butterfly Brigade by their group name alone. Player characters may be invited to Ialu through a young NPC ally, or could stumble upon the grove by chance, assuming they are not hostile to the fae or visitors of the forest clearing. While interacting with the people here, your party may discover that certain individuals are part of prominent families in the nearby towns, giving them a chance to develop a social network in the area. This is also a perfect spot to pick up rumors, as the young folk love to chat with one another about noteworthy events in their hometowns and beyond. For those who wish to grow more in tune with nature, Oakfoot can be of aid. If you allow your PCs to train in additional skills, spending a week with the treant as he gives them a tour of the surrounding lands will earn the party members proficiency in the nature skill. While Oakfoot doesn't require any payment for this service, he will only teach someone who has aided the people of Ialu and may have some relevant side quests during the trek in order to test the individual's knowledge. While there is little, if anything, for sale in Ialu, one item players may acquire from here is potions of water breathing. Vea and Oakfoot occasionally work together to craft these items for those who wish to spend more time in the naiad's pool. Vea has little use for coins and typically asks those in need of such potions for rare trinkets or perhaps some favor involving her latest matchmaking scheme. If your adventuring party has impressed the water nymph enough, she may even offer them access to the plane of water, assuming they have the means to survive the elemental depths. And if your players are just looking to get into some mischief, the Butterfly Brigade is more than happy to lead them to potential threats against Ialu. Bandit camps, wandering monsters, and sinister spellcasters are frequent targets of the rough and tumble pixies, and they're always looking for help against stronger targets. Social encounters abound within Ialu, yet not every problem that arises within the forest clearing can be handled with mere words. Here are a few adventure hooks for characters who visit the Mystic Pool. Love at second sight. Two half-elf sisters have expressed their love to a human boy, but he doesn't know which one to choose. In a desperate attempt to make this decision, he asks the PCs to acquire a potion of true love, letting the magic decide for him. Oakfoot can brew such a potion once the PCs have gathered the necessary ingredients, but convincing the Treant that this is a wise course of action might be more difficult. Bottom Feeder. A sea devil follows Vea back through her portal to Ialu. After attacking the Naiad, it steals her magic necklace and flees into the woods. The distraught water nymph pleads with the PCs to recover her enchanted heirloom. The party will need to track the thief through forest and river before he eludes them completely with his prize. Wither. Recently, the mischievous Butterfly Brigade harassed a night hag as she traveled through the nearby forest. The Dark Fae retaliated by cursing Ialu and all its inhabitants. Now the PCs must track down the hag and break her curse before the grove and all of its people are reduced to dust. That does it for this episode. I hope you'll consider using Ialu in your own campaign world the next time your party strays too far into the forest, giving them an unexpected yet pleasant surprise. Until next time, I'm David Watches.
And I'm Nepal Mandiap. Shoo, buzz off.
And thanks for watching. Special thanks to my longtime friend Bill Batchelor for creating the logo for this channel, and to Dylan Smith for the character art used in this and other videos. I couldn't have done it without them.
For more gaming tips, check out these hot videos.